The final system I will be analysing is the endocrine system. The endocrine system is responsible for the production of regulating hormones to control systems such as metabolism, development and growth, tissue function, amongst many others. According to kidshealth.org, endocrine glands release hormones into the bloodstream. This lets the hormones travel to cells in other parts of the body. The endocrine hormones help control mood, growth and development, and the way our organs work, metabolism and reproduction. The endocrine system regulates how much of each hormone is released. This allows our body to have full control over the hormone regulation to ensure bodily systems such as metabolism can remain at a constant, appropriate level. However, it has been found that with age, most endocrine hormones begin to decrease in volume. Furthermore, even if hormone levels do not decrease within a person, it has been found that general endocrine function does decrease in response to age, as the hormone receptors responsible for detecting change in hormone levels become less sensitive, resulting in a reduced stimulation of all endocrine hormones in response to increased age. The impact of reduced endocrine function will impact many different areas, beginning with metabolism. Metabolism refers to how quickly a subject's body converts food and drink into energy to fuel their body and actions it performs. People with lower metabolisms have been found to typically store a higher percentage of fat, as their bodies do not burn as high amounts of energy than in comparison to someone with a faster metabolism, whose body breaks down and burns energy significantly faster. Metabolism rate is regulated by the thyroid gland, which produces thyroid hormone to control the body's metabolic rate. However, as endocrine function gradually begins to decline with age, the thyroid gland will produce lower volumes of thyroid hormone to regulate the metabolic system, causing a gradual and consistent decrease in metabolic rate to occur as people age. In response to lowered metabolic rate, the elderly will begin to put on more weight as their bodies burn smaller and smaller amounts of the calories they are consuming, leading their bodies to store the unused energy in fat deposits, which can be seen in the graphs presented on the slide, which clearly show a direct correlation between increased age and increased fat percentages in both men and women, as the fat percentage boundaries are higher for older people at all levels, from lean to obese, which we can infer is due to the elderly people's reduced metabolism, leading their bodies to store more fat. In response to sport, reduced metabolism will have a massive impact upon performance, as due to their increased fat deposit and therefore weight, we can infer that the elderly will have to work harder to move their increased weight, leading their working muscles to have to exert greater amounts of force to propel themselves forward, which will result in them fatiguing quicker, negatively impacting their sporting performance, particularly in endurance-based sports, where they will have to work harder to push their bodies forward, as their bodies are very uneconomical, which can only slow them down, but also lead them to tire significantly quicker, which will both have a massively negative impact upon their sporting performance, as they will have to be exerting a higher amount of force for over longer extended periods of time, leading them to tire.